A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a striking juxtaposition of celebration and dissent, former President Donald Trump marked his 79th birthday with a grand military parade in Washington, D.C. Commemorating 250 years since the establishment of the United States Army, the event, which showcased a display of military might, was attended by supporters who cheered for the former president as he took center stage. However, the festive atmosphere was overshadowed by a wave of protests occurring simultaneously across the nation, as thousands of citizens gathered in cities from coast to voice their opposition to Trump's political ambitions and the notion of a king-like figure in American governance. The military parade featured a procession of troops, military vehicles, and aerial displays, emphasizing the strength and history of the U.S. Armed Forces. Trump, who has often been criticized for his approach to military and foreign policy, appeared to revel in the attention, using the occasion to rally his base and highlight his achievements during his presidency. Today, we celebrate not just our military, but the spirit of America that has endured for centuries, Trump declared to the crowd, drawing cheers and applause. His remarks were punctuated by patriotic songs and displays of the American flag, creating a spectacle that aimed to reinforce his connection to the military and national pride. However, while Trump celebrated, a powerful counter-narrative unfolded across the country. The No Kings protests, organized by various activist groups, aimed to reclaim the democratic ideals of the nation and reject any form of authoritarian leadership. Protesters carried signs with slogans such as "No Kings, No Queens, Just Democracy," and "We the People, Not the Rulers," emphasizing their demand for a government that is truly representative of the people's will. Cities such as New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, and Seattle saw significant turnouts, with demonstrators marching through the streets, chanting slogans and calling for an end to what they perceive as a drift towards autocracy under Trump's influence. Activists argued that the former president's continued political ambitions pose a threat to the democratic foundations of the United States. One protester in Washington, D.C. expressed their sentiments, stating, "We are here to remind everyone that we do not want a king. We want leaders who listen to the people, not those who think they are above us. Today is about standing up for democracy and ensuring that our voices are heard." The protests were largely peaceful, with organizers emphasizing the importance of nonviolent demonstration. However, tensions did flare in some locations where counter-protesters gathered, leading to minor scuffles and increased police presence to maintain order. As the day progressed, the stark contrast between the military parade and the protests highlighted the deep divisions within American society. Supporters of Trump viewed the parade as a celebration of patriotism and national pride, while opponents saw it as a symbol of the former president's attempts to consolidate power and undermine democratic principles. Political analysts noted that the dual events could have significant implications for the upcoming elections, as they reflect the polarized nature of American politics. With Trump hinting at a potential run for the presidency in 2024, the protests serve as a reminder that many Americans are actively resisting what they see as a threat to their democratic rights. In the wake of the protests, discussions surrounding the state of democracy in the United States have intensified. Many are calling for a renewed commitment to civic engagement and political accountability, urging citizens to participate in the electoral process and hold their leaders accountable. As the sun set on this historic day, the military parade concluded with a grand fireworks display over the National Mall, while the protests continued into the night, with chants echoing through the streets. The events of this day will likely resonate in the political landscape for months to come, as the nation grapples with its identity and the future of its democracy. In conclusion, the juxtaposition of Trump's military celebration and the No Kings protests encapsulates the current state of American politics, marked by fervent support and fierce opposition. As the nation reflects on its past and looks towards its future, the calls for democratic integrity and accountability remain louder than ever. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.